It's a revolution in nutritional affairs. I mean, this is...
It's a revolution.
It's a revolution.
Dr. Milton Tectonidis is the chief nutritionist for Doctors Without Borders.
Now we have something. It is like an essential medicine. In 3 weeks, we can cure a kid that is looking like they're half dead. We can cure them just like an antibiotic. It's just boom. It's a spectacular response.
It's the equivalent of penicillin, you're saying?
For these kids, for sure.
No kids need it more than these children in Niger, a desperately poor country in West Africa where child malnutrition is so widespread, most mothers have watched at least one of their children die. Why are so many kids dying? Because they can't get the milk, vitamins, and minerals their young bodies need. Mothers in these villages can't produce enough milk themselves and can't afford to buy it. Even if they could, they're unable to store it. There's no electricity, so no refrigeration. Powdered milk is useless because most villagers don't have clean water. Plumpy nut was designed to overcome all these obstacles.
Plumpy nut is a remarkably simple concoction. It's basically peanut butter, powdered milk, powdered sugar, enriched with vitamins and minerals. It tastes, well, like a peanut butter paste. It's very sweet, and because of that, the kids here can't get enough of it.
The formula was developed by a nutritionist. It doesn't need refrigeration or water or cooking. Mothers simply squeeze out the paste. Many children can even feed themselves. Each serving is the equivalent of a glass of milk and a multivitamin.
Kids who would have had to have been hospitalized don't have to be hospitalized.
Don't have to be hospitalized anymore. We can treat them at home now. The reason we can do that is because we can give children plumpy nut here in the ambulatory center, and they take a week's ration home. Moms treat their children at home and come back every week for a weight check.
That's what Sahia Ibrahim has been doing. She's already lost 4 children to malnutrition. Now her 6-month-old twins, Hassana and Husseina, are malnourished, and she's worried they might die too. Malnutrition destroys a child's immune system, so they're more susceptible to diseases and less capable of recovering from them.
Often these kids aren't even hungry. It's the opposite. They are anorexic because of the deficiencies they have. They lose their appetite.
That's what happened to Mansour Miku and Marufi Mazu. Less than a year old, they'd stopped eating and become listless and weak. So weak that when their mothers brought them to get Plumpy Nut, the nurse put them in a van and sent them straight to the hospital. 3 days later, however, they were smacking their lips on Plumpy Nut, almost ready to go home.